MLB Network's coverage of baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Lance McCullers gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Hitting off for Seattle.
So stepping in, Gene Segura. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. Out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Reddick is after it, and that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Reddick will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. a solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Digging in, Danny Valencia. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. And the M's are off to an early 1-0 lead. Ariel Miranda gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing he got tagged with a loss, and he gave up 5 earned runs, something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is it got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Josh Reddick stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Heredia, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Astros nothing. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Center fielder Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Sacrifice attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros.
The catcher.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at second here with one man out. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A man on third with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. Reddick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Seattle, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Here's Carlos Beltran. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Now it's 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nope. 3-0. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another try at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good, just wasn't able to keep it fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Splitter. 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
16, Ben Gamel.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 delivery, and that misses. 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Reddick into the Crawford boxes and gone. A two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Number 26 for him on the season, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Striding in once again, George Springer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
George Springer.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Digging in to try it again.
22.
Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
And now a pitch on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Heredia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gerard Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 50th pitch of the game on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Reddick going back on it, and oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. So a 2-run shot to left center, 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Gene Segura standing in as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category, 13th best, if you will, in the AL. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight, 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Astros nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point.
15,
so he's got good stuff, and he's
hitter,
fooling a lot of these hitters.
Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Springer is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Gerard Dyson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. To first. Gurriel brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Valencia is under it near the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder, number 6. Shake Marisnik.
Here's Jake Marisnik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chris Davinsky takes over to start
Now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Guillermo Heredia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Guillermo Heredia.
In there, strike 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher.
Oh, man,
3.
you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marisnik ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's George Springer down in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues. As we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heredia has it in his sights. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he throws it away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Another full count pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Ryan Weber will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Weber. The batter,
In
number
now,
15,
Carlos Beltran.
designated hitter.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Coming in is Heredia, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gamble.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled straight back. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Springer has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Gamble rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park. Did they send him home there? Well, it's a moot point now because they've got runners on second and third after that ground rule double.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Mariners 6 and the Astros 3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Valencia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now the pitch. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Astros go down 1-2-3. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 36, Will Harris.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now.
No
hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Heredia.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Mike Zunino will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Altuve at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean Segura.
Stepping in, Jean Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Astros 3. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
There's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. One out, nobody on. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. The M's lead it 6-3. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the 9th. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Second baseman Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He really needed this big night to get going. 3rd hit tonight. He's setting the trend for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And a fastball just a bit high. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone 3 for 6. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Altuve for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nothing further in the Seattle 9th. It's last chance now for the Astros. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Correa.
And the changeup is way low that time. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now in the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Ready with the 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Standing in, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Seattle slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Ariel Miranda earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.